Yes. EOSC-hub training, working package 11 training follow this train-the-trainer approach. The purpose, we want to train our trainer so to provide more support for our trainer and understand better the way to deliver training. So in order to improve our training quality, deliver through EOSC-hub training. We follow a systematic approach to training, basically from identification of training needs, and then set the training objective, planning trainings, and implementing trainings. Finally, evaluation result, follow up with review and analysis. So working package 11 follow this approach. From the beginning of the year, we explained we collect the training requirement from our Thematic service and Competence Centres, and then we set up our goal objective for training and break down this objective into 3 years. First year, we focus on deliver training to support our Thematic service and Competence Centre service member. And second year, we extending to support not only the member within EOSC-hub, also Competence Centre and Thematic Centre service community. We will provide more support targeting for their community. And in the third year, we will move on to open up this training to external community. And we provide a training plan each year before deliver training. Every year in the first year, by month 3, we provide a training plan for the first year, and then for the next year, we soonly will start to plan this planning activity. And by end of this month, that's all of you will ask you to provide your training plan for second project year, and similar before the third project year by month 12 and 24, we should provide a training plan for yearly 3. And then for each year, we will follow this training plan to deliver our trainings. We also have this training feedback collection and report activity. And finally, we also have evaluation analysis activity. So these 3 activity training plans, training delivery, and reporting training involved all of you, trainer from EOSC-hub. So this training is mainly to pass on this message, and also some necessary steps for all EOSC-hub trainers should follow when you deliver service under EOSC-hub's effort. We provide all these guidelines is in Confluence, this place. So later you can read this document. I hope most of you already know, familiar with Confluence, and you can find this guideline. So actually, it's very simple steps to follow, and however, this is we say some mandatory steps for working package 11 to coordinate this all trainings within EOSC-hub, because you see we have many members, many organizations involved, so we need some basic procedure. Hope you can understand this, but we do not want to make more very complicated. So still some very basic activity. When planned for training by month 3, by month 12 and month 24, you should register all your planned training in this Google document. We use this Google document to keep tracking all the planning training. So that is very simple. You just go to this Google document. What you plan for the next year's training, please just provide input there. That's very simple. Just when you plan for your training, but we need to do as a deliverable by the end of this year. We need to do this. So I in the next few months I will chasing up for this. Next step, prepare for training. So when real training comes, you please inform us about your the training you're really going to deliver. So simply you send an email to training mailman EOSC-hub.eu, including the title of the event, the date of the event, place of the event, website providing information on the training if you already have that information, and the type of the event, whether it's a webinar or a workshop or a summer school or any training. The organizer and key contact, so we can contact you, and the target audience. And if you need it, actually Working Practice 11 can provide you some support. We have a training infrastructure which you can set up to provide this computing environment, running environment, and you can install your software, and then the student can use during the training events. If you have any hackathon or hands-on section, if you need it, we have such a service. And we can also help you to review your training material and provide any feedback on your program and the structure. We can help you to promote your training events, and through our communication channel, we can inform EOSC-hub community, also other related projects like Open Air, EOSC Pilot, so we can help you to promote your training. In some extent, we can provide you some financial support. That's a Working Practice 11 can aim to support our trainer in all kinds of ways. Finally, what you need to do, you need to register your training in this training catalog, and also before your training or after your training, you need to also register your training material in this training catalog. So we have this training catalog which within EOSC-hub website. In the second talk, Ricardo will guide you through how to use this training catalog, how to register your training event in the training calendar, how to register your training material. So and then come to the step, you prepare your training material, and we prepared some guideline and recommendation, but this is not mandatory. Only for some reference you can follow if you need some information, suggestion, anything. You can have a look at this link. It's also in the Conference Working Practice 11 area. And deliver training, we also provide some recommendation information, how to prepare your training events, what checklist you need to aware of. Also, you can check out template and tools. We suggest that you to use EOSC-hub presentation template. We also provide you a repository if you need to put your document training material online, and you can check out at this link is also in Confluence. Finally, report for training. This is many of our trainers not follow very well so far, so we want to highlighting. We have 3 documents which is mandatory for all trainer. You take out, you download from this website document egi.eu. This document is including three template. First template is to check to gather the information of attendance. So you can print out 1 copy and distribute it at the beginning of the event, and remember to collect it at the end of the event. So this keeps the information of the student come to the course. Second, training feedback form. There are some place part marked as red. Is a placeholder. You please fill this part in advance. Provide, for example, the objective of your trainings and the title of your training events, and you print it out based on how much participant will come to your course. So each participant will get 1 piece of the paper. Distributed. We recommend you distribute this feedback form at the beginning of the course, and make sure to collect this form before people leave the room. Even for webinar for all kind of summer school, please also do this. And finally, after the training, we need you to send back this training event report form that provides some analysis. Please send it back as quick as possible. Better within 2 weeks time before you forgot anything. And then you send all this information to CPAP, which is the leader of the Working Batch 11. He mainly collect all this information and report to the project. So this is actually is the most important message to pass on today. So remember to download this training, these 3 forms, and then bring the information report back to us. And the final step, we also need to report this training event to EOSC project, and so we need you to register this training to 2 lists. This is requested by the project. One is the EOSC event, and the other one is EOSC dissemination activity. So that's all. If there are any questions, and I actually to help you to see how better you understand all these requests, I prepare a little quiz for you.